My name's Alexander Culley, and I'm I'm performing two roles actually at the moment. So I've been secretary of Southampton branch since August last year, albeit on an interim basis. And I've recently, within the last week or so, also been volunteered for the role of Hampshire county organiser. So that encompasses Hampshire and the Isle of Wight.
So there's these big sort of devolution proposals coming in for Hampshire County Council. What would Reform UK like to see done differently? Because obviously there is, on Reform UK's perspective, quite a lot of opposition to the plans.
Yeah, so I think our main issue with it, when we studied the proposals, and of course there are two things going on at the same time, and I think it's important to be clear about that. So the consultation that we responded to was in relation to the mayoral devolution plans, and I think the biggest concern from it was actually in relation to the data and the workings which were being used to underpin the assumptions in the consultation. We felt that there wasn't a lot there to go on. So there was a lot of statements that this is going to deliver savings for the area, it's going to deliver increased efficiency, things like that. But there's not really a lot of evidence to support that, not in our view. So we had to look at what was happening in other areas. So say Manchester, London, not a great example for comparison because the legal mechanics are slightly different. But we did look at Manchester and a couple of other areas as well to try and work out what had happened there. And I think there's some things we try to be balanced. We didn't just want to go in, have a rant, and just say, right, this is all terrible, because we're not wedded necessarily to the current setup, but we just want to understand what it's going to mean for our local identity, because Hampshire's a huge area with a lot of variety, a lot of differences between the areas, and of course the Isle of Wight too. They've got their own distinct identity.